Kier here, and I know a lot of people are wondering about that chance for mixed precipitation, but really we've got two bigger headlines looming on the horizon. Rain number one, and that's really going to help us with the drought status, and then eventually the biggest headline, just how cold it's going to be getting this weekend. In fact, those are my three main headlines here. The rain-snow mix chance is going to be late Friday into early Saturday. Looks less than impressive. I'll talk about that here in just one moment. But the big game changer for us continues to be that front, which is located right off the shore of South Carolina. That's the focal point for clouds, rain showers, and behind it, cooler conditions. Check out some of the rain on Skywatch Doppler radar for the Midlands. You can see some of the deeper green colors and some of the little spots of yellow indicating little pockets of heavier rain. But quite frankly, it's just one of those kind of miserable nights out there. It's very cool. We have overcast skies, and if you're under rain shower activity like I was walking into the grocery store tonight, it's not much fun. You can see temperatures ranging across the state from the 40s to the 50s. The one lone warm spot down in Hilton Head, 55 degrees. Across the Midlands of South Carolina, a little bit of green showing up there. Some of our warmest locations along the southern tier, including places like Aiken at 48 degrees, Orangeburg currently at 46 as well. I showed this earlier. I want to show this again because it's so impressive. We're talking about a temperature difference from this same time last night. 23 to 22 degrees cooler in some spots. Winds coming out of the northeast not helping that at all. And a lot of people were wondering about rainfall activity. It seems like we haven't had a whole lot of rain as of late, and that certainly is true. But let's set future watch in motion. You get better chances tomorrow as you get closer towards the coastline. Notice how much green extends from the eastern Midlands towards the coast, even into southern Georgia, as we continue from Thursday going into Friday. Let's zoom into the Midlands of South Carolina, show you what I'm talking about here. We could see some rather impressive rainfall amounts before all is said and done. I think by early Saturday morning, some locations could get up to 1.5 inches to 2 inches, particularly as you get closer towards the coast in the far eastern extent of our forecast area. But some question marks come into play here as we go from late Friday going into early Saturday. Still a little bit of model disagreement, but you can see some purples popping up there and a couple of pinks and whites. That's indicating perhaps a bit of a rain-snow mix across the southeast. Now, our amounts here would be less than impressive. I think the best chances would be in those usual counties that see it. We're talking about Saluda, Newberry, Fairfield, and Kershaw counties. We could see a brief change over late Friday into early Saturday. Low impact events, and I've got temperatures and moisture listed there because the temperature is going to be kind of marginal and the moisture is going to be limited. A lot of dry air off towards the west. So this is not going to be a huge impact event, but we will keep you posted if anything were to change. I think we got better chances later this year into next year of having a winter weather event more so than this. The bigger impact, of course, this weekend. If you headed towards the beach, not a good beach day. A lot of rain, a lot of clouds, and that's going to be the case as we head towards the weekend, but eventually things dry out. In fact, Saturday afternoon going into Sunday, dry but certainly chilly. These overnight lows, folks, are going to be very cold this weekend, particularly as you go from Sunday going into early Monday. We moderate a little bit Monday and Tuesday, and then you see that 44 degrees on Wednesday. That's a very telling story because next week, particularly late next week, could be even colder than some of the temperatures we're seeing there. So we could have a couple rounds of colder weather here, and I think those 70-degree high temperatures that we saw just a couple, just yesterday and the day before that are in the rear view mirror, in my opinion, at least, until we get into 2018. So it's going to be quite the ride here weather-wise. But I know everybody's focused on will those flakes be falling Friday night into Saturday, but you ought to be focused on the temperatures later this weekend.
It's nice to see it and then just melt and just go away, don't stick.
No, that's foolish talk. No.
You just want to see it, because
on Christmas maybe.
Season.
Yes. We're not there yet.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's going to get colder.
That's true.
Yeah, it is.
And here's the thing, it's going to be a Friday night and a Saturday, so we're not talking about church traffic, we're not talking about school traffic, so again, very little limited accumulation of anything, so very low impact event.
And best of all, Justin Kier is able to answer the question of our Facebook Live viewer here, Jay, who wanted to know if it's going to be a good beach day for his son. And you gave him an answer.
No, it will not be a good beach day.
He and his son will not be going to the beach anytime soon.
Just play it safe, stay home, and enjoy.
No sandcastles.
No sandcastles.
No, or anything for that matter at the beach. But thank you very much, sir. Hey, if you got a question for us, you can ask us.
That's right. We're live on Facebook.
We are. Corey Miller is going to be live in the studio. Coming up next, hoops tonight.
No.
Yeah, coming up next.